episode 8. I'm your host, the Intellivision Gamer. Now, before we get started, if you could please, if you like Intellivision content, consider giving this show a like and subbing to my channel. You can also find me on Facebook and Instagram under the Intellivision Gamer. So for today's show, we have some Intellivision news as always. I'm going to show you how you can win a free copy of the homebrew game GoSub. I am going to show you how you can play Intellivision games on your DS on the go. We are going to have a mail call segment. I am going to show you a new segment called Homebrew Highlight, where we're going to pick a new homebrew game each week. We're going to show all the different components of the box, overlays, cart, manual, and I'm going to show you a little bit of gameplay. Now, this is going to be a quick one, but through the weeks, we'll get through a lot of different homebrews, and I've thought about having a poll, and you guys get to decide which one we are going to play. So other than that, you know, we've got a few goodies this week. It's not a large collection, but I got a few boxes here to show off, and an update to something we've showed you earlier, and some updates on the Expo we talked about last show. And we're going to end the night with a game of Horse Racing Live. This time it's going to be a full game. None of that 5-game stuff. Let's see if Sean can be here to back it up. He won the shortened game last show. So let's say hello to everyone in chat. Salvador was here earlier, and I don't know why when people post really early, it takes it away. I see he is back, though. So we had Salvador. We had IR Geek. Hello, sir. We had Oni. Welcome. Tim Linder. You know them as Sibling Rivalry. They do hilarious videos where they play classic video games. He plays with his sister, and they drink. And it is a lot of fun to watch. I highly suggest their channel. I'll put a link in the description if you guys don't already know it. Pierre, what is going on, Pierre? Eric Lamb, welcome back, sir. I know a lot of you guys are more towards the East Coast. Eventually, I'd like to have a little bit earlier of a start time, but for right now, working with the other channels, this is what I've got. There is Salvador. He's back. Rickster, what is going on, sir? Thanks for coming back again. Good seeing you last show. Retro Bliss, I'm usually in your shows. Good to see you. Sean, there he is. He's on his personal account. My good buddy Sean, Mike's Gaming Gala. Wow, everybody's in here tonight. All right, guys. So quick update first. As I said in the intro, I'm going to start. I have a few videos, homebrew highlights. I did an in-depth dive on those, but these on the show are going to be short and sweet. I'm going to pick one of these random homebrews. I've got about 200 of them each week. And I'm going to show you all the contents, where you can get it if you can still get it, about what it's worth. I'm going to show you a little bit of gameplay. That way, eventually, you know, a lot of these I haven't even played myself. So this is kind of get me to play in these games, showing them off, which was kind of the whole point of my YouTube channel, to bring awareness to all the different games and, you know, show them off. So something else I'm going to do is, if you guys are going to an expo like Mike is here coming up pretty quick, or you're working on a game or a new controller or some other product, you know, even if it's like a lit up sign, I want to hear about it. So send me a message on Facebook. I can just report about it, show pictures, or we can have you on the show and we can chat about it. I mean, I like having guests. I think people like seeing other people talking about their products more than me just, you know, talking about them all the time. So if you have something and you want to come on, or you just want to show it off, let me know. And finally, we're looking for people that are set up to play online game challenges. So each given week, you know, we might play, say, this is the game, and I'll have like a list of everyone if you're set up with the game capture device and different things. Or if you just want to, if you have a way to hold your phone, you can put it right on the screen. Some people can do that quite well. I want to get a list going, and whenever I send out a message before the show, try to get 4 to 6 people to do a quick 1-game online game challenge, and I'd like to do that on a regular basis. So that's what I'm looking for the show updates. Now let's get into the news. So first up, I have the GoSub giveaway. So let me show you really quick. Mike's Gaming Gala is on his 1,000 sub live video, and I'll bring that up here in 1 second. Here he is. Let me switch this out here. Take me a second here. Okay, so here's Mike's Gaming Gala. If you don't already sub to this guy, he's hilarious. He does all kinds of cool intros. He's good for honest game reviews. I bring the news. This guy tells you everything, what he thinks, good, bad, or otherwise, about products, which is great to have. He has a great channel. He's always doing something. So here he has the 1,000 sub live stream, and he's doing a giveaway. So if you would like to win a copy of the Homebrew GoSub, which at first I'm like, yeah, this game's okay, but I actually played it a little bit and I really like it. So if you want to win that game, it's completely free. All you have to do is go to that video and in the comment section, type GoSub and you will be entered. I believe it's later this week. Mike, you're in here. You can tell us for sure. He is going to be giving it away at some point at the end of this week. Go put the comment in, win the game, you know, something cool. I really think that's a cool thing Mike's doing, giving away a homebrew game. I have a plan to give away a few as well from the winner of all the game challenges and do a spinny wheel. I have a few extras that I'd like to give away back to the community. So another next thing I've got is Nintellivision. So I've known about this for a while. I've been wanting to do something about it. Nintellivision lets you play Intellivision games on your Nintendo DS or your DSi. It may work on the 3DS. I need to find out for sure. So I have a link in the description and you can check that out. But shortly in an upcoming show, I'm going to have a guest on that you guys all know really well. I'm not going to name him yet. Someone big in the community. He's been doing this for quite a while. He's going to come on. We're going to set up one of mine live for you guys going step by step. And he's going to tell you guys all about it, what it can do, what it can't do. That's going to be really informative. So I think it's cool to be able to play. The dual screen is perfect because you have your overlay at the bottom and you can play all these Intellivision games. You can play ECS games, the IntelliVoice games. It's a really cool setup. And I have a few sitting over there just waiting and I haven't had time to make them. So something else cool that I have, and I guess I should play this real quick. Just a few seconds here, and you guys need to go to his channel.
We also have a giveaway, 1,000 subscriber giveaway. You do not, if you're watching this after, you do not have to be in the live stream to get this. GoSub from Intellivision Revolution. I did a review on this a ways back. Great game. I happen to have 2 copies, so I am giving one away. So anywhere in the world, you can enter in the comments, preferably not in the live chat, but I will go through the live chat after and look for anybody who's put the thing.
All right. Highly suggest going and checking out that video. And again, in the comments, GoSub, and that'll enter you in. So next up, I want to show you something, and I actually will be showing you mine in the mail call segment. But Adan Toledo, he does a lot of the music and homebrews. And he just released some more game music CDs. And you can go, I'll bring it up here. Give me 1 second. An Atari Age post. And here it is. Intellivision Soundtrack CDs 2024. We got Twin B. We've got Thunder Soldier. Napoleonic Wars. Mike was a big part of that game as well. That is Brian's Man Cave. The Goonies, which is an enhanced version of Goon Enough. And then there is another game that cannot be shown. It is secret, and trust me, it is a good one. I can't show you that either, but it's a good one. So there you have. Go check that out, the Atari Age forum, and pick up those music CDs. I have mine right back here somewhere. I've been rearranging. Man, I can't quite find them. I have a stack about that thick, about this thick of music CDs. I think I have every one he's put out. I highly recommend them. Sometimes you just put them on in the background. A lot of good music. He does great work. Please go support him. Early game preview. So Papa Pete just recently played a new game. It is in the works. It's a really, really, really early version. I'm sure a lot of you guys have already seen it. So we're going to play just a quick second of this, and then you guys need to go to Papa Pete's channel and watch the whole thing.
Hey guys, Papa Pete back in today, another episode of Old Guys and Old Games, and today I am looking at a game that's just a beta, very early game called Pot of Gold by Chris Reed, 2600 Connection. Yeah, there's a little bit of a story behind this one. Again, this is a very early version that I'm taking a look at because let's tell you the story. Willie Culver did a video on a game called Pot of Gold. It's an arcade game from 1982, a couple weeks ago on his channel, Arcade USA, and it was seen by a bunch of people, and Tim Duarte caught on his comments in this video how this would make a really good homebrew port to the Intellivision, or Coleco or Atari or whatever. But Tim Duarte thought, yeah, this would be a great Intellivision homebrew. So he contacted Chris Reed, who's agreed to take on this project, and this is his very initial work on it. So really kind of interesting. They contacted me as well, Willie and I, both to do videos on this early game to see what people think of it. I've played the arcade game. I've watched Willie's videos, which you should check.
All right, so I'm not going to show too much of it there because I want you guys to go to Papa Pete's channel and watch that video. It's always cool to get a look into an early version of a game and watch it progress. You know, most of us only see the games once they're out, and even then we miss a lot of them. So go check that out, Papa Pete. I'm sure you know where to find them. Another homebrew update. So we have a lot of games that are available right now, and let me bring up. We have 3 from OpCode, and here's where you can get those OpCode games: Exerion, Naughty Boy, and the Goonies. Those are for pre-order. I believe they're shipping in the summer. You can get 1, 2, or all of them. I picked up mine already. Now I am going to have some demo versions of these games to show you. I am talking to OpCode Games, and they're going to be sending me some as soon as they have it ready, and I will be showing them off on the show, you know, playing them live. So next up, we still have copies of Napoleonic Wars available, and that is, you know, under emailing homebrewinc@hotmail.com and tell them you would like to order your copy of Napoleonic Wars. There are still some available. This is a limited run. It's basically Stratego. And Mike of Mike's Gaming Gala, he had a lot to do with this game. He did a lot of work on it. You know, it's a Brian's Man Cave game, like I said earlier. And then, of course, last but not least, we have Ghostbusters Ultimate Edition. Now, there has been a previous 2 versions, but the same game and the other one from Inti Home. And the box packaging on those are phenomenal. The game is good as well, but this one is not a fancy production, but it is all focused on the game, being as modern and using all the latest tricks as possible. And so gb.orders2024@gmail.com. Order a copy of Ghostbusters Ultimate Edition. You won't regret it. Again, watch Papa Pete's video. He's the only one I know that has it right now. The gameplay looks phenomenal. Just recently had another video where he had the updated ROM and he was showing off a lot of the new IntelliVoice samples and some of the you know, different things that are being implemented in the game. So I'm really excited for that one as well. I do have my Napoleonic Wars behind me on the shelf, and I plan on getting into that soon. That would probably be a good one for the homebrew highlight next week. So last show I talked to you guys about the Sidequest Expo, which was, you know, PRDE Junior is what it used to be called. It's in Portland. So I did find 2 videos, not like huge detail, but I'm going to put the links in the description, and I'm also going to put all the links that I put in the description in a Facebook post on Intellivision Gamer, and I will just show you guys really quick little intros and tell you who they are. I found a new person to follow, you know, whenever I found one of these videos. So the first one you guys probably all know, John Riggs. He has a video for this, looking for the rare stuff. You know, the rarest stuff, the weirdest stuff. He goes around asking people, but there's a short little intro I'll play here. And again, the link will be in the description. You can go watch the full video. John Riggs is great. Here we go.
We are live, previously recorded at Portland.
You're
Oregon.
live, previously
This
recorded.
Is the world famous amazing cookies and Sidequest Expo is happening this weekend. My goal is to find the weirdest thing on everyone's table. We're going to go by table and find what's the one weirdest thing. Never mind the price. I want the weird stuff. What a deal
Now,
for
he
the whole
found some
box.
good
You look at
stuff
that, you're just
here.
like, what? And you look at what's inside, you're like, oh, no, that's actually a good deal.
So you guys all know John Riggs. Go
What'd you
watch
find
that
out?
video. I watched it earlier today. It is good. So let me catch up with chat here a little bit. I do get behind when I start doing this. Twin B, nice. Yeah, those music CDs, he does them for a lot of the homebrew games. He does really good work. Yeah, Mike, he really does. I chat with him now and then. Sometimes he'll tell me, you know, what's upcoming and what he's working on. What is going on, Cyrus? My retro gaming friend and my bowling teammate. And now TurboGrafx, we play shooters. Right in time for St. Patty's Day. Yes, sir. What is going on, Kurt Bradshaw? Welcome. Pierre ordered Naughty Boy. I haven't played that one before, so I know a lot of you guys probably have. That one's going to be new to me when I get it. Yes, you guys made it pretty spiffy. I will agree with that. 20 voices in it. That is really cool. Pierre says, hi, Retro Bliss. I will watch the live with Bob tomorrow. Yeah, and for those of you guys that have not found Retro Bliss Gaming, here he is. Go sub to that channel. He does a lot of Atari and other retro gaming stuff. Every time I'm at work, you know, I throw up YouTube on my phone. That's how I get 2 to 5 hours a day watching YouTube shows. I love whenever I see Retro Bliss Gaming is live. And he also does a show with Mike. Mike, when does that come on? Throw it down in the comments. I'll throw it up. I know you guys do a show together. I know it's today. Is it after me or before me? I can't remember. Probably before, because it's really late your time by the time I'm done. Pierre says, I like the one with John Champeau. Yes. I watched that one too with Champ Games on there. John, met him at PRGE, and man, he's such a cool guy. So Salvador said he was going to maybe go to Sidequest Games, and he didn't end up making it. But maybe next year, maybe he can go and give us some live coverage. We can do live previously recorded like John Riggs did. Retro Bliss Gaming. It was the first time talking with him. I've had a number of emails and Facebook communications with him, but really nice person to talk to. Yeah, he really is. I talked with him a lot. He brought some of my stuff from 8-Bit Widgets because Caleb did the turbo little 3D printed adapters for the controllers, and John brought them for me because I guess they live fairly close. And I chat with him a lot online since he's the only publisher that I am hooked. He makes an Atari 2600 game. I'm ordering it. No questions asked. I just order it. Bob is great and very humble. All right, so here it is. It is on Retro Bliss Gaming, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, Tuesdays. So make sure you guys check it out. If you can't catch it live, do what I do. Save it to watch later. Watch them when you can. That's another way that I watch a lot of these shows. As I see one pop up, if I'm not available, I just click watch later, and then that piles up when I go to work and I just have it on and I'm listening and kind of glancing. I just watch them all. Best way to catch everything you want, and you don't forget a thing. Save that to watch later. So one more video. I should have played that one first. And this was for the Sidequest Expo. And this is someone I haven't seen before. Maybe some of you guys have seen this guy, but I do not know of him until this one. He kind of shows around the floor a little bit. We'll just play a little bit here.
Out here outside of Sidequest Expo 2024.
8-Bit Joystick.
I'm here at Total Games.
Make sure you go give his channel a look-see. If you like what you see, sub to that channel. 8-Bit Joystick Retro Video Games.
Portal John Hancock.
Gotta be a pretty tall guy to be standing like that with John Riggs. That's the camera angle. Gonna flash through a lot of cool stuff here and kind of pan around a little bit. Whole video is about 18 minutes long, not too bad. You'll get to see some of the tables, lots of cool stuff to buy. What is going on, Jeff? How you like my shirt? Jeff is going to be joining us for the live TurboGrafx 16 game challenges on DJC Game Studios next time. Yeah, 4 people that love TurboGrafx going to be going head to head. You can see it's fairly good size. I mean, this used to be called PRGE Junior. Now it has its own identity as Sidequest Expo. I believe they have it once a year. I could be wrong. Maybe it's twice, but I think it's once a year. Lots of cool stuff. I've watched both videos that I've seen so far. So we're going to go ahead and stop that one. So again, go check out the full videos. There's lots of goodies there. You know, you won't be disappointed. Hey, and Rev, what is going on? Thanks for stopping in, buddy. Yeah, great shirt as always. I got my I can't see it all. I got my Go Game Go shirt on. I try to alternate these guys, you know, support them, wear their shirts. Eventually I'll get one of my own. Maybe do some giveaway and give out some shirts. Heck yes. As soon as we did that TurboGrafx show, I messaged Jeff and be like, man, you love TurboGrafx. We should do 4 of us. So it'll be DJC, Jeff, myself, and Cyrus. Cyrus kicks some ass at TurboGrafx games. I'm going to have a good challenge with that guy. Yes, sir. All looking forward to that. And Club. I ordered 6 of them. Catch up on chat here a little bit. Yeah, it seems like a good expo. Man, my wife, seriously, between being up here making videos a couple times a week and all the prep, I mean, it doesn't look like much, but I spend a lot of time, you know, researching all the stuff, trying to figure it out. Sometimes I got to learn a new trick. I'm trying to get intros going and, you know, try to look a little better than just plain old popping up. I spend a lot of time, and I go to PRGE. That's like 4 days. This year, it's only going to be 3 for me. My daughter's birthday is on the day that I would normally leave, so I'm going to leave a day later. Still going to get most of it in, but I love going to PRGE. It's the one time a year that I go away for a few days, and it's just me hanging out with a whole bunch of other gaming nerds. Hanging out at the Intellivision booth. I can't recommend it enough. I look forward to it. As soon as I'm leaving, I'm already looking forward to the next year. A couple guys aren't going to make it this year, but what's this say? Does Casey get 1 membership card or 6? I get 6, sir. I paid for 6 individual complete packages. Yes, 6. I was trying to make sure that a lot sold and do my part. And I know there's someone I know that wants 1 game out of it. So I figured, I'll buy a 6th one. You can, pay for that 1 game. And I'll keep the rest. If someone else wants one of the other games, I'm willing to break that one up. Just don't tell Rev. I love the game clubs. I'm on the CollectorVision club for ColecoVision, and I'm not even a huge fan of ColecoVision. I mean, I have my Phoenix. I have the ROMs alone or the reason to join that club. So when you join the club, if you don't know, you get access to the ROM vault, all the ROMs for Intellivision, ColecoVision. I don't even know what else is in there. It's highly worth it. You get, 3, sometimes maybe a 4th game every year. I love joining those kind of clubs, supporting them. Intellivision one, I will always join those multiple times. Yep, 6. I want 6 of everything, please. All right, guys. So next part of the news is the bowling league. So the Intelligentvision sponsored bowling league on Papa Pete's channel. It's Thursdays. This week, we are not having bowling league. Jeff is going to be out of town, but let's go over the results for week 7. Jeff rolled a 508, DJC a 512, Papa Pete a 631, and that was a total team score of 1651. Cyrus with, I believe, his high series of the league. That guy bowled a 539 with a very impressive 3rd game, his highest one of his career, and that was a 218. Way to go, Cyrus. So PJ bowled a 565. I barely eked out a 604 series after choking in the 3rd game and bowling a 177. But Papa Pete was the man of the week. He bowled a 257. Now, Papa Pete and I share the high score of the league at 266, and he was right there with that 257. Papa Pete also had the high series of the week with a 631. Homebrew scored 2 points. Star Strikers, my team, we scored 6. So the Star Strikers won game 1, 2, and overall, while the Homebrews won game 3. That was in a large part to Papa Pete's extraordinary 257 bowling game on that one. So right now, overall, Homebrews are at 34 points, and we, the Star Strikers, are on 22. So we're hoping to make it. We're hoping to make it at least close at the end. We could get within a few and make it look like it was. In the beginning, we just lost too many games. So, yeah, I get it, man. That's a lot of work. And once you guys get it, you're going to see some of the love that actually went into this. And part of the reason why I reported a few shows ago, the little newsletter went into a full-fledged magazine. And there's going to be a second one not related to the club later this year. But he's putting a lot of love into this. We're all busy people. This is a love effort. So he's doing it. He's working on it all the time. I get little updates now and then. Trust me, it's going to be amazing when it all comes. Cyrus, this is what I was laughing at earlier. I predict Casey will eventually own all of us as well. No, sir. So, all right. So, no bowling this week. We'll return this Thursday, March 14th, is no bowling. We're going to be back March 21st for the final week, and that's going to be the 8th week. We are going to go into 2 weeks of playoffs, I think Papa P said. We're not really sure, what that's going to look like. So Mike says, happy to write for your second mag too. Always good to have new people. So I almost gave away part of it, and I'm not supposed to do that. Just sitting here live on the top of my head. I almost spitted something out, Rev, but I caught myself. So one other thing I wanted to show you guys, I like showing you guys the bowling results. If you guys have any other game challenges, where people are getting together and playing Intellivision or doing something cool, I would love to talk about it, tell you guys about it in the news section. It's kind of what my channel is. I don't do reviews. I don't sell things. I just want to bring awareness. I want to show off my cool collection and cool pieces. I want to show you guys the homebrews, tell you where you can buy all the cool things I show you, and just report everything in Intellivision. That's all I'm ever going to do. I really don't have time for anything else. I'm going to play games now and then, lives with people, have guests on, and they might be, showing off other things. But my whole intent of this, when I started as a guest on Astro Smash Mondays, was, I have this really cool collection. I don't ever touch any of it. Show it off. It's like, you got all this money sitting there. Show it off. Show people what they can get. I already do all this research for myself because I have to buy, all these games and all these products. I might as well share it with all of you, kind of like a one-stop shop. If you want to know about something in Intellivision, watch my videos. I guarantee you it's going to be there. So this week on the Intellivision Invasion Facebook group, last week was Pipe Eye, finished up on Sunday. Rick Weidman, another winner. This guy is really good at Intellivision games. He had 110,900 points. There were 10 players. Let me see. I think I'll just bring it up here real quick. A little easier that way. Intellivision Invasion. There it is. So this was the high score challenge for Pipe Eye. There was 10 of us. I played mine live with Kevin last week during the interview. I was kind of learning how to play the game, and I was looking over at chat, and they're telling me, you can punch those things. So I learned how to play it. I didn't get last. Not that there's any shame in that. I'm just happy that I participated. I do want to go back and play Pipe Eye a little bit. I had played the arcade, but man, it's been a long time. So some of these amazing scores, man, they're really high scores. So the scores range from 10,000 to 110,000. So you got all skill levels playing these games. Just go play the game. If you have it and you know how to play it. If you don't know how to play it, Kevin posts the instructions, all kinds of pictures, tells you what you need to do. It's super simple to play these. Just go play them. The more people, the more fun it is. So far, pole position. Let me switch over to that one. I don't know if I brought up pole position. Let's see. Let me see here. Where's pole position? I might have only brought up that one. Okay, so I didn't bring up anything of pole position. We have quite a few submissions already. So I looked right before I came on, literally like 10, 15 minutes. So right now, the high score is Rick Weidman, a name you're going to hear a lot as these go on, I'm sure. He has 15,850 in pole position. Now, I've tried pole position. I can't remember. I didn't even know it had a score. That's the first thing I thought of. Well, it must have a score if they're putting it in the game challenge. So if you have pole position, make sure you have until Sunday. There's still 5 days left. It's early. There's a lot of submissions. They range all over in points. It's a great way to play these Intellivision games. I highly suggest it. Oh, Rick, I did not know that was you. I've seen the full name on there, and I know you as Rickster, but I didn't put those two together. Great gamer, sir. If someone beats your scores, they are doing something right. Salvador says you should have that classic "The News is Starting" music play at your intro. Yeah, I'm working on intros, the fancy stuff. First, I got to get the basics. I'm kind of figuring out the show, finding out what works, what I like to do, what maybe doesn't work so well, adjusting it, kind of taking all the little pieces that I've done, like Homebrew Highlight, Mail Call, and not really doing those, incorporating it all into the show. And I don't want to make it super lengthy. So I'm on this one, like Homebrew Highlight, I'm going to just do a quick one. I'm going to show you everything, a little bit of gameplay. And then later, if I have time, I'll do the in-depth versions like I have on a few games. I've done Rick Dynamite, Space Patrol. I can't remember if I've done another one, but there's a lot of information on those. And I started with some of the really old homebrews that I liked. I just want to show all these games off, and I want a good reason to play them, something that forces me. I kind of work on, it's like whatever I can get done. I work on priorities. So if I prioritize that to be in the show, I'm going to pull a game off the shelf and I'm going to play it, even if it's 5 minutes. And at least I'll know, hey, that one's really fun. I want to get back to that later. It's like, yeah, here it is. Cool game. I'm not really going to play that one again. I'm not going to lie. There are games over here that I buy because I'm a collector, but there are a lot of games that are just so good. I just want to play the whole thing. And a lot of them, I have no clue if they're good or not. But if you want to know, he does a lot of homebrews. Like I said earlier, Mike's Gaming Gala, he will give you an honest review on the game. He is not afraid to tell you how it is, and I totally respect that, and that is awesome. So for a lot of you guys that don't buy all the games, if you could find an honest, good review, see a little gameplay, whether you should spend your hard-earned money on that game or maybe save it for another one. So, definitely check out his reviews. And as always, like I said, he does cool little intros. And might I add, he is the YouTuber of the year for this year, and he's hosting the YouTuber of the month. So every month there's a new video out, and those are always really cool, especially that first one. I mean, that was just a really cool video. So go to his channel. He does a lot of retro stuff. He's the YouTuber of the year. He's doing the YouTuber of the month for this year. And go watch those. Get your votes in. It's really cool. I highly suggest that. I look forward to every single one he does. Oh, Rick picked Zaxxon next. I actually can play that one. Some of the games will pop up, like, what was it? Microsurgeon. I have no clue how to play that. I wasn't even going to try it. That was a fairly recent one. PJ Smith, welcome, sir. I recommend that and a gold jacket with a patch, Salvador. Yeah. I have some backgrounds I'm playing with, some like animated backgrounds, flat ones, where it'll look like a little news desk, to do the news segment. I'm working on these little backgrounds, like, whenever I have guests on, it's not just plain black in the background. I'm slowly but surely learning tricks from all these other YouTubers and just playing around with settings. I'm trying to improve a little bit at a time. All right, Mike, thanks for stopping in, and look forward to that GoSub giveaway. I'll make sure to report the winner if that's okay. Let me know, and I'll show that video a little bit, and we can see who won. Really cool that you're giving away, and have a good night, sir. All right, so make sure I didn't miss anything. So updates. So before I get into mail call, and believe me, this one's a short one. I didn't get that many things in the last week, but there was something I talked about. I talked about the game cases with you guys, and I'm going to start the mail call with that. So these are the custom game cases that we talked about in episode 6. These things look pretty cool. They look to be a really good high quality print. It is a plastic case and a reprint of the artwork. Nice little clip there. Inside is a custom 3D printed piece I believe these are universal. Let me find, where's the cart? So the carts, they kind of just snug fit in, and you can see they stay. Thank God they didn't fall out. I didn't test that beforehand. So there is a spot right here. You can put the manual. The overlays look like they'll fit right underneath there. I didn't test it. Let me test one, in fact. I don't know if they'll slide in there. Oh, they stick right there. Perfect. So they don't go in anywhere. They'll stick right there. You know, the cart snaps in. So if you're missing boxes, and what I was thinking about, you know, I just like to support people that do anything in television. I was thinking, like, there's a ton of the games too. So there will be a link in the description to the eBay place where I bought this. Go check out their other auctions, and there's a ton of games. So I was thinking, like, maybe order a bunch of these for the games I'm going to play, so I'm not getting in and out of the boxes. I would like to see him do more of the rare games too. I believe this was the rarest game that I found at the time when I bought mine, and I just got it a few days ago. So again, I mean, this thing's pretty cool. It looks cool. They're not that bad in price. I think it was like, I want to say it was like $13. So if you're missing games or just don't want to get in and out of your boxes, this is a cool option. You know, I like supporting anyone that does something cool for Intellivision. I'm definitely going to show you guys whenever I find something. Catch up here. Well, I can show you right here. Let me grab a box. I mean, we got tall and short boxes. They are the size of the shorter boxes, like Intellivision Inc. They're right there. Actually, I don't even know that one. I'll just show you. So they are a little bit shorter. So here is Lock and Chase. I think that's a full-size box, though. So here it is next to the recently released Lock and Chase 8K with the collapsing Lupin. You can see they're really close. They're a little bit less in width. Here we go. Here's a good shot. Right there. Just a little bit. So they're really close to the size of this one. Yes, sir. They are pretty nice. I'm going to order a few more of them. In fact, I mainly, even if I didn't like them or didn't want them, I was going to order, as long as it's not something super expensive, like I did that wrap, the Astro Smash wrap for the consoles, the sticker set. And that's a guy that was posting them online in the groups, and he put it on Facebook. I watch Facebook like a hawk, so I saw it on there. I'm like, $20? I'm going to buy it. I'm going to show you guys. Check out the print quality. Sometimes it's hard to tell when you're online looking at pictures, but I really was impressed with that one. It'd be cool if they were the kind of, I don't even know what the material would be, the stickers where you could, you know, pick them up and put a new one on. You know, a few times you could remove them and put them back on so you could switch them out. But these, I saw this game case. I thought, you know, that's pretty cool. I got to try one. I want to show you guys. And in the back, it says Electronic Arts, Nintendo 64. So this is, again, it's a universal case. And the only part that makes it Intellivision, and I'm sure it's used for other consoles as well, is this 3D printed to the cartridge size. Now, again, I don't know. Let's see. See, it's not going to work for iMagic games. It looks like this is probably going to work for original games, like Mattel games, anything with that style cart. I can try some other ones later. Maybe we'll do like a little update and show you guys which ones they work for and which ones they don't. So there is the game case. So now we're going to go into the few things. I'm going to show you what I got this week. I always love getting new packages. So I showed you guys earlier Adan Toledo's music CDs. This is what you get. Here is Thunder Soldier. Here's the back. And this one has 20 tracks. And it's just a whole bunch of music for that game. Here is Napoleonic Wars. There's the back. This one has 10 tracks. Here is The Goonies. That is the upcoming game from OpCode. Here is Twin B. And now there is a fifth one that you get, but I can't show it to you. I was asked not to show it. It's really cool. If someone wants to see it privately, I can tell you about it. I can show it to you, but I'm not supposed to put it on YouTube, and I'm not supposed to talk about it, of what it is. It's really cool though. So again, go to Atari Age. The link will be in the description there as well. You can pick up one or all of those. I've bought all of his eventually. It took me a while to find them. I didn't know about them, but I've since bought everything and caught up. Put that back. All right. So what is up? All right. So now you're going to know a piece of my insanity. Much like C-Mart. So Dragon Quest, Intellivision dude found a small bug in this game. So now this is a fixed version over here with a new sticker. That is a variant now that I have to also have. So this is from the Intellivision collector. He messages me. He's like, do you really want one just with the fixed ROM and the new sticker? I said, you know me, sir. I, of course, do want that. So this is the fixed version. And the only difference is the ROM with a slight update. It's not even a big deal. It's a very small bug, but he did fix it. And if you haven't heard and you have the ROM, if you've ordered it recently, it's already fixed. It'll be 1.1 version. If you have the original, all you have to do is contact him. Everybody had it reset, so you can go and download the new one from the website. Just log in. It should be there. If it's not, send him a message. He will reset it for you. The guy is great at doing that. And the new, if you order the new games now, they're all updated, of course. No old ones will be going out. So that is for that. Dragon Quest. This one, I forgot what it is. Oh, this is Rev. So I had this game way early. It was supposed to be a PRG release. It ended up not making it out, but I only had one copy. And I was showing it off beforehand. I'm like, I really like this game. I played it with my wife. She actually likes it. It's a combat style. It's 1 or 2 players. If you haven't seen it, you're about to tonight. So I also got this little cool Intellivision Revolution card. This is, you know, a cool little game. I wanted a second copy of it. And there it is. Okay, so this last thing I got today, I'm not even sure I'm supposed to be showing you guys, but one of these, or 2 of these are going to someone else. One of them is mine. Very rare. I'm not even going to open this right now. This is the new version of Space Patrol, but these are the prototypes. So I am lucky enough to be able to have one of these, and I have to mail them out to 2 other people. I'll show it off later once I open it. But again, prototypes. All that cool stuff, you know, it's even more rare. I love that. And if you collect, I'm sure you understand. I just love having, you know, rare things. I'm missing something here. All right. So now we're going to get up to the Homebrew highlight. First, let's catch up with chat here. I'm a little bit behind. Kurt Bradshaw says, I got the same Tower of Doom plastic box a few years ago. So they sold these a few years ago, Kurt? I hadn't seen them before, unless I just, you know, played it off as though someone's making their own boxes. I mean, that's what they're doing, but I don't remember seeing them before. IR Geek says, Mark, they do not appear to be bigger like old VCR case. They're not that big. It's not that big. It's a little bit smaller than the normal box. Yep, they're close to size. Yeah, they did kind of look a little big when you first look at them, but they're pretty close enough to put on the shelf. They're not tiny and they're not humongous like some of the special versions. So now Homebrew highlight, I'm going to show you, and I just showed you the box. So again, this is going to be a quick thing. Here is Space Versus, one of the new games from Intellivision Revolution. He got it on eBay. I was looking for Tower of Doom, but wanted the original box. Yep, those are definitely not for the people that want the original box, but it's cool to have to put some of your favorite games in, or if you don't have boxes, and especially if they're more rare games, you can pick up the boxes. Again, if it's not the original Mattel cart, you might want to ask. I mean, they only release certain ones anyway. I'm sure they're not going to put out one that doesn't fit, but there are different versions of the game sometimes, so make sure you have the right one. So here is the back of the box for Space Versus. Here is the overlay. Try to get that to focus. Nice picture of some ships in the back. Auto fire, full, semi, and off. taunting. I didn't even know you could taunt. What? I'm going to have to try that. Laser, shields. Oh, I forgot about shields. Shields on the side and fire. Okay, so here is the manual. It is a full color manual. What you've come to expect and love from any good homebrew. Some of them you don't need a whole lot, but it's definitely got everything you need in there. So now I'm going to go ahead and show you a little bit of gameplay here. Let me switch over here and we'll show you some space versus. I'm going to play the one-player version because I don't have anyone up here to play with. I'm all alone. All right. Let me switch the camera over. Now, for those of you who don't know this cool trick, I am using an OBS virtual camera. You can use all your OBS settings, run the virtual camera, and you can do whatever you want in whatever you can do in OBS and bring it in as a camera choice whenever you go to settings under StreamYard and you click on your camera or your game capture. You just go to OBS virtual camera. So it opens up a lot of possibilities. If you're unclear how to work that, send me a message. I'll be glad to help you as Cyrus helped me. I seen him doing it. I'm like, man, how do you do that? He showed me how to do it. It's very cool if you don't know already. So here we go, space versus. Now this is still, I don't know if this is the final. It's the final one I have. I'm not sure if V4 was the final on the carts. Intellivision Revolution splash screen. Yes, sir. Nice artwork on the overlays. I love seeing that. So this is the title screen right here. You can press 1 for a one-player game, 2-player versus game. It keeps the high scores in there, as you can see right there. You can continue. There's bonus plays. So we're going to go ahead and press 1, one-player game. Now I'll be on the bottom. The computer is going to be on the top. And it's basically the guy in the center going back and forth shooting us is just a computer-controlled character to get in the way and to hit you guys. You're really playing only against that top guy. And you can see, I can't really look. I'm trying to look and I got hit a bunch. You can see off to the right, you can see energy levels and different information, score. And my wife really enjoyed this. It's something fairly simple, but there's plenty to it as well. It's a little fast-paced. I need to focus a little bit. I'm getting tagged. There we go. So I win stage 1. This is the energy level 20. Does a little countdown. This is round 2, and it just keeps getting harder. Now, I've played through so many stages. I can't remember how far. It's been several months. It was before PRGE that I last played this with any length. You can see the energy on the bottom over there. When that hits 0, they're dead or you're dead. Oh, got tagged. Ah, there's auto fire. Normally I don't like auto fire, but my thumb's already getting sore. Got him! Should have had my camera in the corner, guys, but I wasn't set up for the camera on this one. I will have it up for horse racing. That's the coolest thing about horse racing live and using OBS and virtual camera. I can have the cool OBS setup in StreamYard for the as we end after this. We're going to be doing horse racing live. So if you guys don't know what that is, 6 of you guys will be able to play horse racing live. Once I announce it, first 6 people that say they want to play 10 rounds of horse racing. I keep track of all the winners. Eventually, you will go into a drawing or a wheel spin for a free homebrew. So make sure it's a lot of fun. Make sure you play if you have time. Salvador right here in the chat, he has won multiple times. What is Salvador, 3 or 4 times you've won horse racing live? All right, let's see if I can go a little farther here. Oh, it's starting to move. So things keep getting harder. You know, his fire was moving and wiggling around. It's not as easy to dodge. That center, you know, computer controlled. I guess they're both computer controlled, but not the guy you're fighting. He's in the middle, just getting in the damn way. I started off doing really well. Now I'm getting tagged. He's red. He's flashing. Got him. So I still had 42 energy left. You can always look over and check your energy meter. Have you guys already bought this game? Have you played it? What do you think about it? Again, it's a 1 or 2 player game. I don't know all of what it does. I haven't got that far into it. Again, this is definitely one for my kids and I to play together. My wife will play this one. And by the way, for those of you that remember that my wife came on and played some games, I had a really fun video that I did with her. You know, I'm always up here doing YouTube, and she's not usually a part of it. I did a video, my wife's first time playing Intellivision games. She had never played one before, and I was a little bit ashamed of myself that I never, you know, had her playing Intellivision games. All the games I had as a kid. So I did a whole video. We played a bunch of different games. We talked about which one she liked, which one she didn't. So I plan on having her on again soon. My kids, maybe. I've been teaching my kids how to do Intellivision bowling. All right, Eric, thanks for stopping in. It's calling it a night. Some things to do. Yeah, I know for some of you guys it's pretty late by the time I get done. We'll catch the rest tomorrow. I appreciate that, sir. Always a pleasure having you. Yeah, it gets intense. Back and forth, and it's definitely takes away a little bit as I talk. And you know, when you just, you know, you on a game like this, you gotta focus. Oh, what's this? Bonus stage. Oh, I missed one. Oh, get it. I missed it again. Got it. So that's cool. Bonus stage. Man, I can't remember if I've even played this far. Bonus stage tells you all the stats. Here we go. Stage 4. We'll play. This will be the last one. Then we'll get into horse racing live. Again, I want to keep these short and sweet. Just show it off. Show you all the parts. Show you some gameplay. Talk while I play. Short and sweet. We'll start going through all these homebrews behind me. I've got them all. I'm only missing 2, and they're not big ones to be missing as far as gameplay. I'm missing Super Pro Baseball and Miss Night Stalker. That's it. So I've got all the main games that you want to see. We'll slowly but surely get into all these guys. So one thing I was curious about, should I just pick a random game that I want to try and show off that week? Should I pick 5 games and do a poll and let you guys pick what game we're going to pick? Oh, I died. Getting harder and talking. All right, guys. So there is Space Versus. Let me get back switched over here. So what do you guys think? Should I pick out like 5 homebrews, do a poll, and let you guys, the viewers, decide what we play that week? Should I just go through them randomly and methodically and just go through them? And then as we play one, if you guys picked, I would just add one or maybe rotate the 5 different ones each time. And then, you know, just keep going through them. Eventually we'll get to them all. It doesn't really matter. If you guys think it'd be cool to vote on them, we could definitely do a poll. If you guys just want me to pick, I'm okay with that too. Either way, let me know in the comments, either here or on the video, or message me on Facebook. Let me know what you think. So now we're going to get into horse racing live. Host choice. Makes it a little easier, but poll sometimes can be fun, keeps people engaged. Either way, I am okay with it because I'm going to be picking the 5 that you guys vote on, which means I like all 5 of those that week. So horse racing live. Who wants to play? We got 6 slots. First 6 that say they want to play. Poll sounds good, but trust your judgment as you have actually played them all. No, I've not dipped into many of those. I haven't even played all the 125. Now, mind you, I've played a lot of them, and some of them a ton, but I definitely have not played all of the homebrews. All right, so right now we've got Salvador, IR Geek, Rickster, Kurt. 2 more, guys. 2 more. Let me get your names in over here. First, let's put up on the screen. So first up was, let me make sure I don't miss anything here. Salvador, multiple time winner in Salvador. All right, so now we've got IR Geek. And then we've got Rick. We'll call you Rickster. And then Kurt. I say run a poll, but then just pick the one you want anyway and pretend like there was no poll. Oop, wrong one. That's totally something that I can actually hear you saying it. Run a poll and just pick the one you want anyway and pretend there was no poll. Get more comments that way, huh? All right, got 2 more spots, guys. 2 more spots. Anyone else going to play? I can fill one if need be. It's really easy to play if you haven't. You just pick the horse, pick the amount, and the winner with the most is the money. The winner is the person with the most money at the end of 10 races. I don't think I missed anyone there. We got Salvador, IR Geek, Rickster, Kurt. Who else wants to play? Sean. Sean won last week in the shortened game. He did a great job in that one. All right, guys, I got 1 more slot. Anyone else want to play here? 13 people still in here. I need 1 more to play. If not, I'll play as well, but I'd rather see you guys play than me. While I'm waiting for that 6th person, let's get over here. Horse racing. Let me mute the intro here. I'll just wait. Couldn't get that comment off there. Going once, going twice. 1 more person to play. We'll get started. It's going to take about an hour. So if it's too late for you, I totally understand. And if no one else wants it and you want to play half of it, go ahead. Play half of it. I'll take over at the end, or we'll just let it go. Sean says, I don't want to lose on my show. I'll just cheat. I'm just kidding. I never cheated a game. I take it serious. Anyone else? Anyone else? Anyone want to play part of one just to get your feet wet? Try it out. Maybe you can't stay the whole hour for the game, but you want to try it. Go ahead and do it. Roger, I think Roger was going to make this one. He must have got tired and fell asleep. All right. No one else. What is his name, Kurt? I'll stick him in there. That might be a little... You're going to have to put your name and his name every time. We'll do that. Let someone new play. What is going on, William? Electronite Games in the house. Greetings from Thailand. What time is it there, sir? Earlier I talked about a bunch of cool games. You definitely make cool games, sir. You have a lot of good, top-notch games. I'm always happy to buy another Electronite game or anything you're a part of. Ricky. Oh, great. We got Rickster and Ricky. That's not going to be confusing at all. Oop. No E. Make sure this still looks right over here. Horse Racing Live. Oh, yep, I moved it. Get that back. All right, so I've got the virtual camera going. Now I'll show you guys something cool. I'm so glad Cyrus showed me this. I can switch over to my virtual camera and come from OBS, and voila. So now I can have comments still pop up on the screen like so. I can have my OBS set up. I can have everyone's name. Let me get my logo off my face. Forgot about that. There we go. Still on video a little bit there in the corner. See all the players. I've toyed with the idea of the money, but for those of you that haven't heard yet, Super Pro Horse Racing is in the works. David Harley of Intelligentvision is working on it. I don't know at what pace or when he expects to have it done. I'm sure it's just going to be here and there in his free time. I'm going to be so happy to get that game. There's going to be a lot of cool features added. I'm not even sure which of all of, what's going to be on there yet, but I'm extremely happy for whatever he does. I'm sure it's going to make it a better streaming experience, and that's really what I'm looking for. All right. 9 a.m. in Thailand. Woo! So good morning, William. All right, guys, here we go. My voice is going at work. I was training someone. At work, I was training someone, so I was talking for several hours today. Got home, was visiting with the family, come up here, been talking for the show, and now I get to call races. Actually, let's see, I have some water. I try to keep a water bottle or two right around the corner, just in case. And I need a drink. Yes, IR Geek says, good luck, everyone. As I stated, I keep track of all the winners. If you've won, I've got you on paper. As soon as I reach a certain number or we go a few months, I'm going to have a nice giveaway for a homebrew game. Sometimes it might be some other cool product. Like I have these signs, lighted Intellivision signs from Rock Solid Productions. They plug in USB. I might give away something like that. I might give away catalog, just some cool item. Something is a giveaway saying thank you for coming on and partaking in the channel. We probably should do the first one sometime fairly soon. I like those spinny wheel where you put everyone's name in and you hit the button and it just round and round and kind of like what is it? I can't even think of the game show one I've been watching since I was a little kid. Wheel of Fortune. Oh, I'm tired. I don't know about you guys. Does time change mess with you guys? Do you even have time change where you are? I'm not even sure where all that is. Time change screws with me every single time, especially the spring forward. So I get up pretty much within a 15-20 minute window, 7 days a week. Doesn't matter if I'm working, not working, on vacation. I wake up, mental clock, same time. So when the time change happens, like this one, I have a hard time going to sleep. And then I have a hard time waking up because it's early. I hate time change. And then last night, I know better than to stay up late on a time change week. And I did because I was getting things ready for this show. All the links, all the, the little things, getting things in order. I always say I'm going to do it on the weekend, but my RC racing really gets in the way of my extra time. I got family time I have to do. I've got all my RC racing, whether it's working on the cars, going racing out of town. Then we have time change and getting the show ready. I always hear lately, since I've been doing it every week, this is like the 5th week in a row, I think, which is definitely a record for me. I'm not sure I've even done it 2 weeks in a row before that. I spend all of Tuesday from when I get home. I can't watch Papa Pete live because I'm getting the show ready for like 3 hours straight. Scarf dinner down real quick with the family, come back up, and I catch Papa Pete. I do that. What I told you guys earlier, watch later, and I watch it at work the next day. I'm normally in there live, but I can't even do that anymore. So daylight savings insanity is not done in Asia. Oh, you guys Asia's lucky. I know we voted for it to go away, but it hasn't happened yet. Most of us don't want it. You have the same amount. I know why they do it. I've read all that, but just leave it the same. Let people adjust their schedule. I hate it every time. It screws with me every time. It takes me 4 days to a week before I get used to going to bed at a different time, and I still wake up for a while at the wrong time. All right, guys. Here we go. And I was not prepared. Horse racing. I definitely need the overlay. You think I would have all these colors memorized? I know all the buttons. I don't have the colors memorized. All right, so here we go. So this is something else I do for those of you that haven't seen it. Let me switch and show you here. So I have these forms. I'm going to write your over here. I'm going to write your names. I have the date, and then the winner goes here. I log every race and the amounts, and I go back and we'll do them off that. So I save all these things. Let me get back over here. All right, guys, get in your bets. If you're one of the 6 in, and you can see it on the screen there, Salvador, IR Geek, Rickster, Kurt, Sean, and Ricky. Place your bets. Now, this is one that I'm really hoping. So I have to sit here and hold this button down while you guys look until I get all the bets. I hold it. One of the things I asked for that I told them I really, really want is a thumb saver. I want to be able to push this button and it stays on this screen until I push the button again and it goes back to this screen. That will be huge for me. My thumb is always so sore after an hour to an hour and a half of this. Yeah, me too, buddy. All right, so IR Geek +1 as well. I don't know of anyone that likes it. I mean, I'm sure there's some people that do. Salvador, you guys couldn't see me all these looking around and writing before. I like being able to do the show and play horse racing and still have all the stuff on the screen, and I plan on working on this as well. So it's another one of those things, slowly but surely. Rickster. Get in your bets, guys. You pick white, pink, blue, or green. There are the odds. It's 4 furlongs. Muddy conditions. Kurt. Sean. Sean is one of my oldest buddies from way back when I collected the first time. We used to compete against each other. Then we became close friends. He goes to PRGE. He went this last year. This will be my 3rd year. He's going again this year. Look forward to that every year, hanging out with everyone. But Sean is my good buddy. Actually, he'll be pretty soon as he's set up, he'll be coming on some of the shows as a guest host and be playing some of the game challenges. So I look forward to that. Sean, get your room ready already. He's probably tired of me asking him all the time. What is today? The 12th. 3/12/24. All right, guys, let's see if you got in your bets. Salvador. And again, after race 5, if there's a huge lead, the winner, the guy leading the most money has to bid first. So once you see that guy bet, have your bet ready, and then we'll post it in. Kind of keeps things fair. There are ways, if you know what you're doing, that you can kind of just cruise to a win. We want to try to prevent that from happening. So Salvador, $50. Exact the bet. Green and then blue. All right, then we got Sean. Green, 50 on green. Rickster, $100 on green. I just wrote a backwards G. I don't think I've ever done that in my entire life. Kurt says Ricky, blue, 100 on blue. IR Geek, 50 on green. Well, there's a lot of green. Sean says I fake it. I have no clue what I'm doing. You guys are killing the odds. That's definitely true. Kurt Bradshaw wants 50 on blue. All right, I'm letting go of this button. Oh, you can almost see it a little bit. My thumb is already red, and there's a little indentation of the button on there. So let me get these entered in, and I will go back and show you guys the odds after the bets. So Salvador is picking green. Oop, not that. $50 on green. A little rusty here. Usually I whip through these things. Man, that was just the wrong button hit there. IR Geek 50 on green. Player 3 is Rickster. We've got 100. That is the largest bet of round 1. No, only one exacta bet, and that's coming from Salvador. He knows he wants to get that early lead and then cruise. Getting that early lead is humongous. All right, Kurt wants 50 on blue. And then we've got Sean, player 5, 50 on green. And then we have Ricky. He's going with 100 on blue. All right, guys, so we got 4 of you picking green to win, 2 of you picking blue. Oh man, Salvador, I screwed up. I don't think I can change it. That would have been another good thing, allowing me to change my screw-ups. Yep. Where did I screw up big time? No green, blue. Let me go up and look here. Oh, I can't scroll up. Well, Salvador, I screwed that up. I apologize. Here are, I might have done that one other time only. I don't believe I messed up. Here are the odds after all the bets. White 7-1, pink 13-2, green 1-1, blue 2-1. Not going to be a lot of money there if green wins. Yeah, I guess I could do that. Won't take me long here. So, Salvador, I can't see the other one exacta bet. Which one was first, which one was second, just to make sure. I have green and then blue. Is that right? Tell me the order of the exacta bet. I'll get in the rest of them. IR Geek 50 on green. Oh, shoot, guys. I didn't think that one through. 3 furlongs muddy. Red, blue, pink, and yellow. Here we go again. Sorry about that, guys. My bad. Yes, they are. Red, blue, pink, and yellow. If you want to leave the same amount of money, I don't know why you would need to change that, but just give me the different colors. Green is no longer in it. Red, blue, pink, and yellow. There are the odds before the bet. Just tell me your horse change, and we'll leave the same amounts in for round 1. If you really want to change it, I can. Sean says 50 on blue. Salvador, 50 on exacta bet, 50 on yellow and blue. Hey, I only have to change 1 for yours, Salvador. Rickster, 100 on blue. Blue is the new green. Ricky says 100 on blue. Hey, his is the same. I don't have to change anything. All right, couple more to get in here. Got Salvador looking for IR Geek. 50 exacta, red and yellow. Red, yellow. It's okay. I don't mind. It was my mistake. Is that everyone? Kurt, did you tell me yours or just Ricky's? Were you 50 blue on this one? Same. Let me know if not. I'm going to enter it in here. Salvador is 50 exacta bet, yellow, and then blue. Double check it before I hit enter. IR Geek 50 exacta bet as well, and he's going red and yellow. Number 3 is Rickster. He's going $100. one horse, and he's picking blue. Kurt is player 4, 50 on blue, single horse. Sean is going 50 on blue. Blue is definitely the new green in this one. Ricky, player 6, he's going 100 on blue. All right, guys, let's take a look after all the bets are in. Again, 3 furlongs, muddy conditions, red 3-1, blue 3-2, pink 3-1, yellow 5-1. Here we go, race 1. Good luck, everyone. Who's going to get the first hole shot? We've got red, blue, pink, and yellow. Blue and yellow, no sale. Yellow going to take the lead. Red already. Danger going off the screen. Passes pink. Yellow with a nice early lead. Blue looking to challenge. A lot of you have blue. I see a lot of smiling faces with blue as it comes to the line. It's only 3 furlongs. Nice short race. Blue is going to take it. Winners. Winners are Rickster, Kurt, Sean, and Ricky. 4 out of 6 of you are winners. Man, that pink was slow. Blue does it again. So for those of you that don't know, Super Mega Graphics 64, he was the original guy to do this horse racing live. I'm not sure that he called it that. I can't remember, but he does a great job. Last week we had him on as a guest, and he did the calling for the few races we did. Always fun. Make sure you check out his channel as well. He does a lot of gaming from all different, eras, but he has done horse racing live in the past, and that is who I got it from. All right, guys, here you go. This is race 2. 4 furlongs, muddy. We have 2 returning horses, pink and yellow. 2 new horses, violet and green. So that's another thing that I asked for. 4 furlongs, sometimes I forget to count them. I'm talking about the horses and whatever else. I asked that there be a number above the black furlong as it goes so I can know where we're at. Because I do write in how many furlongs above the each race, so I can glance over and I'll always know. You do great at that off the top of your head. Just start, talking about things, and it's always entertaining. I'm more of like the serious, like racing side, whereas you just, start talking and having fun. 2 different styles, same thing. It's all about fun. When I used to run RC tracks, I've been racing since 92, but for many years, I was actually the guy running the track. And while I'm not an announcer per se, when you run a track, you are the guy that does all the entries, runs the computer, calls races. It's mostly about information and, your times and, hey, here comes your leader's coming up behind you, let him go, those kinds of things. But I do the announcing. I wouldn't call myself an announcer, but I know how to do it. It's one of those things that you get better the more you do it. All right, guys, get in your bets. This is round 2. Here are the 4 horses. We got Salvador, another exacta bet, 50 on green and yellow. I think I missed a few people here. I need to put like a little comment so I can tell where we're at. 50-50. Here we go. Salvador. Okay, we start with Salvador. Sean doing an exacta bet. Sean's going to go 50 green and yellow. Let me click these just to make sure. Rickster. He is going $75. Exacta bet. Yellow and green. Cyrus says, I know how to do it. IR Geek, $100 on Violet. My voice is already going, Cyrus. I can feel it cracking. Ricky wants 200 on green. And did I miss Kurt? Kurt wants 50 on pink. Oh, my thumb. As soon as I get that last bet, I release that thing. Yes, sir. Sometimes it pays off. All right, let's get these entered in, and then I'll show you guys the odds after all bets. Salvador is going 50, exact the bet. He's picking all the money on green to win and yellow to come in the 2. IR Geek is going 100 on violet, single horse bet here. That is the second biggest bet in round 2. Rickster, 75. Yep, not that. Exact the bet. And he's going with yellow to win. And green in the 2. Opposite of Salvador. That could be interesting if green and yellow are swapping the lead. All right, so Kurt's going 50 on pink. Single horse bet for Kurt. Sean is player 5. He's doing an exacta bet, $50. He's picking green and yellow. He's matching Salvador. And Ricky, I believe that's Kurt's brother-in-law. Biggest bet of round 2, $200 on green. All right, so 3 of you picking green to win. We've got 1 for violet, 1 for yellow, 1 for pink. All horses covered in this one. Let's take a look at those odds. This is another short race, 4 furlongs. Violet 9-2, pink 5-2, yellow 9-2, green 3-2. Here we go. And they're off. Who's going to get the whole shot in race 2? Looks to be yellow by a nose. 1 horse already off the screen. That would be violet. Right now, green challenging for the lead. Going to put yellow to the 2. Pink looking for a way around. Doesn't have it yet. Green with a couple horse lead. This is a short race. All distance matters in this one. We're already close to the end. Yellow doesn't do anything now. Green will be taking this one. This is the last furlong. This will be the end. And it's going to be green. Green and yellow. So if you bet green, we've got Ricky with a win on a single horse bet. We've got Salvador green and yellow, and we've got Sean green and yellow. So we've got 3 winners from race 2. Wow, look at those 2 duds. Who picked those horses anyway? Pink and violet. Woo! All right, so we've got 3 of you guys with pretty good amounts of money. We've got Salvador with $1,450, Sean with $1,575, and Ricky with $1,200. So this is round 3. Get in your bets. We've got 3 returning horses, 1 new horse, white now in the mix. This is 5 furlongs. This is interesting. The first race was 3. The second one was 4. Now this one's 5. Yeah, you never know. I'm not really sure on how all that stuff plays in. Place your bets, guys. Place your bets. This is race 3. Give me a quick second here, guys. I wonder if there's a way I can pause that. Pause that screen with like the video. Don't want my voice to start cracking. It's way too early. All right, Sean's going to go with another exacta bet. 50 with blue to win and yellow in the 2. Now, when I'm calling these out, I'm doing it for 2 reasons. So as I'm writing it, but if you guys hear me say something wrong, yell at me quickly in the comments so I can change it, because I don't start entering them in until everyone's done. So make sure you let me know if I say something wrong. Rickster's going 150. He's going with yellow to win. Single horse bet this time for Rickster. Ricky wants 100 on white. Just looking for Kurt, IR Geek, and Salvador. Salvador, 75 on white. Two more to bet. Two more to bet. IR Geek, 100 on blue. Another single horse bet. Kurt Bradshaw, 100 on red. Oh, all right. Let's get these entered in and then show you those odds. Salvador, 75 on white. Make sure, where was it? 75 on white. Don't want to screw that up again. I hate making mistakes. So IR Geeks, 100 on blue, single horse bet. Rickster's 150 on yellow. Kurt Bradshaw, 100 on red. A lot of single horse bets in this one. Sean, 50, exacta bet, blue to win. And yellow in the 2. Then we've got Ricky, player 6. He likes to bet big. $100, exacta bet. Oops, $100 on white. All right, so 2 of you picking white to win, 2 of you picking blue. All horses represented again, a yellow and a red. 1 exacta bet, and that is Sean. Someone's definitely going to win. You've got it, Salvador. There will be at least one winner. All right, guys, let's check those odds before we get this one underway. This is 5 furlongs. This is race 3 of 10. Muddy conditions. Blue 5-2, red 5-2, white 7-2, and yellow 7-2. White being the new horse. Let's see. 2 of you picked him. Let's see how he does. Out of the gate, who's it going to be? It's going to be yellow again. White right there as well. No horse falling off quickly this time. Yellow quickly taking the lead. Moves to the inside. White looking to the outside. Doesn't quite have it yet. Blue making his way around red for that 3 spot. Dropping red to the 4. Looking on the outside of white. Wants to take that 2 spot. Now white taking the lead. See if he can pull up and over. He does. White slowing up though. Yellow already looking to come back around. Yellow with a little burst of speed. Hearing it whip, it's got to be yellow. I am not pushing that, by the way. I do not whip any horses. Right here at the end, blue looking to the outside. Can he hold off? Can yellow hold him off? He does. Yellow going to take it. So we've got Rickster, who bet 150 on yellow. I believe that's the only winner in this one. Sean picked yellow in the 2. So if blue would have passed yellow right at the end, Sean would have been another big winner. So right there, Rickster wins. Now he's $25 from the lead. He's in the 2 spot. Here we go, guys. All returning horses, 4 furlongs. All first 4 races, all kind of short. Almost went reverse. Get in your bets. It's another short one. Blue, pink, yellow, and violet. Yep, it's never been so much fun to lose. It's a lot more exciting than when you're just behind in points. Place your bets, guys. Place your bets. Blue, pink, yellow, and violet. Pretty close odds for the most part. We'll see how you guys bet. Eight winners so far in 3 races. Pretty good start. Once again, in race 5, if we have someone that's jumped way ahead, we'll let them go first. If everyone's still pretty close, you know, there's 3 of you close and then another 3 of you lower, but all close, we'll just let you guys bet. It's a little quicker. That's only for when someone gets pretty far ahead. Sean's going to come out betting first. Another exacta bet. Sean, I've never seen you do so many exacta bets. Yellow and blue. We're going to switch it from last time, huh? Now it's going to be blue and yellow. Like you bet last time. Oni says, I once tried to play this a few years ago. It took me 15 minutes to figure out how to see the horsies. Yeah, if you don't have the overlay. Oh, no, it doesn't even say. You got to read the manual on that. Or just start pushing buttons. I was super young when we got this. I don't remember how I figured it out, but I remember we played it. Gambling. As a young kid, because I was 4 or 5 when I got my Intellivision console in 80, I think it was. Could have been 81. I'm pretty sure it was 80. I don't even remember getting it. I just remember it's there. I remember getting the Intellivision 2, and I remember getting certain games, but I was so young, and it wasn't like kids now where you've had all kinds of consoles. It was just games, TV, games, just something you did. All right, so Rickster's doing an exacta bet. And he's going with 50 on blue and yellow. He's going to go opposite of Sean. So we've got Kurt. Ricky's betting exacta bet, big bet, 200. Man, if you get that one, that's going to be big money. Big money. So that's going to be blue to win, yellow in the 2. Real sloppy, quick writing here. Forgot I need to pop these in here just in case. Ricky wants 200 blue than yellow. IR Geek wants an exacta bet as well. $50. That's a good reasonable amount. Blue and then yellow. All right. Kurt Bradshaw, 100 on blue. And then we've got Salvador. Exacta bet, $75. Yellow and violet. Oh, thumb. I'm going to so love getting the new game. It's going to make it all of this so much easier and thumb to not be sore. So 75. Sometimes I think that's why when I don't push a button all the way, I think it's that sore thumb. Salvador doing 75. Exacta bet. Yellow to win. Violet in the 2. IR Geek, exacta bet, $50. He's putting all his money on blue to take it. No, not that. Blue to take it and yellow in the 2. That was Sean's bet last round. Then we've got Rickster, $50, exacta bet, blue and then yellow. All right, then player 4 is Kurt. He's doing a single horse bet, $100 though, and he's saying blue. Sean is player 5. Another exacta bet for Sean. Again, he's never done so many exacta bets before. He's played many times here with us. Yellow and then blue. Oh, this could be very interesting with yellow and blue up front, like last race. Then Ricky's going to go. Did Ricky? Okay, yeah. I want to make sure I didn't mess that up. Exacta bet, blue and then yellow. That's what I got. All right, so 200 for Ricky. Exacta bet, blue and then yellow. Wow. So if you're not blue and yellow up front, nobody's going to win this one. All right, guys, let's take a look. 4 furlongs. Blue 1-1, pink 3-1, violet 8-1, yellow 7-2. There are your odds after all bets are in. This is race 4. Who's going to get the whole shot in this one? Gates are open and they're off. Once again, yellow's looking pretty good, but it's going to be violet. Lightning bolt out of the gate. All 3 horses to the back of the screen. Blue looked like he was going to come around yellow pretty easy, but nothing yet. Violet taking off a little more. Pink looking to go off the screen, as is yellow. 2 horses remain on the screen, violet and blue. We are already to the end. It is going to be violet. Violet going to break some hearts in this one. Salvador needed yellow to win, and violet, that was not even close. No winners in race 4. Violet stole that one. Money's still fairly close. No big winners yet. Here we go. 5 furlongs. Place your bets, guys. Place your bets. 5 furlongs, money conditions, all returning horses, red, green, violet, and yellow. Red, green, violet, and yellow. See how many people are going to put their money on violet. That was a very good win. Yellow doesn't like dry. Let me switch fingers here, guys. Oh, that helps. Rotate which finger holds down the button. Could use a little clamp, I guess, too, for the side. Could have my buddy at 8-Bit Widgets make me a little side clamp. I can pop it on there and pop it off. That might work. If you're watching this on replay, Caleb, shoot me a message. Let me know if you could do that. And let me know how much. IR Geek, 50 on green. Get those bets in. Save my fingers. Do it quickly. Kurt Bradshaw. Ricky says green and $100. Another thing we could do about the Homebrew highlight during the show when we're chatting about it, people can just throw out something, and that would be another way we could do it. I mean, I'll keep a checklist. We can get them all. We're going to get to them all. Kurt, 100 on violet. If there's something you really want to see, especially if they're games that are fairly new and still available for purchase, I kind of want to focus on those first. Maybe we can help sell a few homebrews. But I definitely love a lot of the old ones as well. I was actually a part of some of the real early games testing. I'm in some of the test groups now as well, but I haven't been a very good tester. I haven't had much time. Okay, Sean, 100 on Sean, single horse bet. Sean's going 100 on yellow. Let me put these up here. I missed Salvador's. 175. Oop, missed that one. New comment comes up right when you click, and you click the wrong one. I'm like, that's not Salvador. 175. Wow, Salvador. Salvador's going big or going home. 175. Green and yellow. I missed here. Rickster is going with an exacta bet, $100. Green and yellow. Kurt Bradshaw, 100 on violet. Got you. Fubar. Mr. Fubar himself. Hello, Michael. How you doing, sir? Definitely will play that. Yep, that's another one that I want to get into. Electronite game. I believe I popped it up once. Haven't really played it a whole lot. Oh, you bastard. Mr. Ed Racing. I don't know. If the names got in there, that was going to be one of the horses is Mr. Ed. How you doing, sir? Hello, Wilbur. Roger, you're late. Now I'm all screwed up, catching up with chat. Yep, Michael works the late shift. Gonna take a 10-minute nap. Sleep fast, my friend. Sleep fast. Yes, sir. I remember watching that on reruns, of course. Yeah, that's what I said. Roger probably fell asleep. Did I miss any? Do I have all the bets in? Oh, I do. All right, let me enter them in while you guys chat, and then I'll catch up. So, Salvador, 175. Exacta bet. Green to win it all. Yellow in the 2. IR Geek, 50 on green. Rickster, $100. Exact the bet. Green to win, yellow in the 2. I see a pattern developing. We got Kurt, 100 on Violet. Kurt going with the big winner from last race. Sean is going 100 on yellow. Switching it up, going to a single horse bet here. And then we got Ricky, 100 on green. All right, 4 of you pick green to win, 1 yellow and 1 violet. Who's the other horse not? Red. Nobody picked red. That's my favorite color. Oh, man, bad days suck. My bad day just was not sleeping good due to the darn time change. Couldn't go to sleep, and then when I woke up, I was tired. All right, guys, it's 5 furlongs. Muddy conditions, red 7-2, green 3-2, violet 5-1, yellow 4-1. This is after all bets, of course. Let's get the show on the road. This is the halfway point. This is race 5. No winners in the last race. Let's see out the gate. Yellow continuously up front here. Violet had the lead for a short sec. Yellow out to the lead now. Green in the 2. Let's see who picked green. Yellow is going to make Sean very happy. Everyone else pretty much wants green unless you are Kurt and you want violet. He's not even on the screen. Green taking the lead, dropping yellow to the 2. This is 5 furlongs, only a couple more, and this one will be over. It's down to green and yellow. A couple of people have exacta bets, and they want this exact order. Green and yellow would pay out big for Salvador. It looks like it's going to happen. Green going to take the win. Yellow in the 2. Red in the 3. Oh, man. Violet way in the back. Sorry, Kurt. Salvador, watch this money that Salvador has. Yeah, me too, Roger. I hate it. I wish it would go away. Look at that. 39.25. Oh, I forgot. Rickster had it as well, just not as much money. Congrats to Salvador and Rickster. Nicely done. Halfway through, you've got a lot of money, both of you. Now how you play the rest of the game. So let's get in the bets. Oh, we're going to our first long race of the event. 9 furlongs. Muddy conditions. Violet, pink, red, yellow. All veteran horses with 3 races or more. Place your bets. Place your bets. Let's get this show on the road. This will be race 6. 4 more after this one. Oni says, go Santa's Little Helper. That'd be another horse name if we got to name them. I'm not sure the horse names are going to make it in this version, but putting in your names here where, oh, you can't see me point, where the money is, I'll be able to put in your names. It'll show you the money. I believe there's a lot of cool features. He is going to get in there. I won't know until he decides to share some with me, or maybe once he gets it in, we test it. I'm really excited to find out. I have a small idea on what could be in there, and I know a few things that will not be for sure. But as far as overall, I don't know all of what he's planning on doing. Kurt. Ricky wants 100. Exacta bet. Yellow and violet. Place those bets, guys. Place the bets. Save my fingers and thumb. Place the bets. Kurt, 200 on yellow. Rickster, max bet, 250. I believe that's the first max bet of the night, right? It is. Rickster going big. Yellow to win. Salvador, 150 or 175 on yellow. IR Geek 75 on red. And where is Sean? Did he already do it? No, not yet. Where are you at, Sean? I think Sean fell asleep. He just likes my finger to hurt. 100 on yellow for Sean. All right, let's get these in. Your current leader with $3,925 is Salvador. 107. Oh, come on. 175 on. Oop, not exacta. Man, this sleep deprivation is really messing with me. On yellow. What the heck? I'm just pushing it early. Let's try this again. All right, IR Geek 75 with red. Rickster max bet $250 on yellow. Kurt player 4 $200 on yellow. Sean is player 5. He's going with 100 on yellow. And Ricky, the only exacta bet for round 6. And he's going $100. Yellow to win. Violet in the 2. Wow, so 5 out of 6 picking yellow to win. And then we've got IR Geek picking red to win. Yeah, I definitely am. Roger Matthews says yellow and red 250 exacta bet. Everyone remember that. Red will win. All right, guys, let's check those odds. Again, this is a long one, about twice as long as any other race or better. 9 furlongs, muddy, violet 10-1, pink 4-1, red 4-1, yellow 1-1. Let's get the show on the road. You can play along, just not officially, Roger. Yellow once again, hole shot. Red now going to take the lead by a nose. Yellow to the 2. Yellow coming right back. Yellow starting to take off a little bit there. We got one horse off the screen. Red is the only other horse besides yellow that is relevant, unless you are Ricky, and that horse is off the screen. He picked violet in the 2. A lot of people are happy right now with yellow out front. This is a long race, though. We got 9 furlongs. We're just about halfway. Red about to go off the screen. That's not good for IR Geek. His horse and the only person that didn't pick yellow to win is now off the screen. Yellow with a commanding lead. 2 horses off the screen. 1 hanging on there just by a thread. Slowly but surely losing ground. Few more furlongs. Yellow now the only horse visible on the screen. Few furlongs left to go in this one. Looking good for 5 of you, everyone but IR Geek. Quite happy right now. Roger would have picked yellow, then red. Let's see who ends up in second. Look at that, Roger. Woo! The guy just pretend playing just would have won a ton of money. All right, so we've got Salvador a winner, Rickster a winner, Kurt a winner, Sean a winner, and Roger a winner. Who the heck won that last one? Who won the last one, guys? That was the one with green and yellow, right? Yes. All right, forgot to circle it. So last race 5, we had Salvador and Rickster winners. This one, we got 4 of you. We've got Salvador, Rickster, Kurt, and Sean, all winners. We still got the big lead from Salvador. So Salvador, you're going to have to place your bet first. Don't waste any time. Everyone else have it ready. We're going to let Salvador bet first. Second will be Rickster. Salvador and Rickster. Here it is, 8 furlongs. Turf conditions. Have we seen turf yet tonight? Yep, 1-1. We've got white. This is only white's second race, and they were in last in that one race. Yellow, violet, and red. So white, yellow, violet, red. Place those bets, guys. Let's get it going. This is race 7 of 10. Sean's going to bet. Let's Salvador throw out that bet, buddy. 100 on red and violet. Rickster, throw out that bet, sir. Sean, 100 on yellow. After race 5, the big leaders need to throw it out. If you don't care, you can bet before them, but Rickster going big. This guy's a competitor. I'm telling you, if you go to that weekly game challenge, he's always up front, somewhere up towards the top. He's going to go with red and then violet. Salvador practices. Salvador also has a YouTube channel. Doesn't put a lot on there, but once in a while I go on there and I see him. Salvador is playing horse racing. He practices. Let me see. You got Sean, Salvador, Rickster, red 250, red violet. IR Geek 100, red yellow. Then we got Ricky, a max exacta bet, red and yellow. Oh, my thumb. And then Kurt, 100 on red. Single bet for Kurt. And then we've got Roger, 250 yellow and red. Roger would have had a ton of money had he been in the game. Rickster also has Intellivision videos on his retro gaming site. Make sure you check that out. All right, let's get these entered in. Rickster, Rick, do you have a setup where you can play live? Like I'm going to be doing game challenges now and then with 4 to 6 people coming on live. It'll be, short one. It won't be long like this. But like say we just play Stampede or something. We'll all pop on there. I'll have you guys waiting. We all jump in. We do the game challenge live. And then, that's it. You pop off. You can watch. You can take off. I'm looking to build a group of people that want to, when they're available, whoever's available that week, first, if there's more people, the first so many people to do it, we'll play a live game challenge. It's going to be something, short and sweet. It's not going to be games that take a half hour. It's going to be those quicker games, but it'll be fun to do live. Can you handle the pressure? You can't play multiple games. You got to do, all that pressure. It's a little different when you're playing live, I've learned. All right, let's get these in here, guys. 100 for Salvador. And we're going to go exacta bet, red and violet. My buddy Sean's going to have a setup soon because he wants to come on and play some games with me. IR Geek, 100, exacta bet, red and yellow. Rickster, number 3. Max bet for Rick. Exacta bet. Red and violet. Make sure here. Kurt is number 4. He's going a single horse bet. $100 on red. Wow, I'm seeing a pattern here. Sean, he's going to be different. 100 on yellow. And then we've got Ricky, player 6. Another max exacta bet. These pay off huge if you can pull it off. Red and yellow. All right, 5 of 6 people picking red to win. And then we've got Sean picking yellow to win. It's definitely going to be interesting. Well, the easy way to do it is setting your cell phone kind of close to the TV where it focuses. You can do it that way. Or you hook it up through, a game capture device and you play it through your computer. That's how a lot of us are doing it. Either way, you can participate. It's a lot of fun to do the live game challenges. I have a blast when I go on the channels and play all these. All right, guys, let's check out the odds. 8 furlongs. Yeah, wrote it down. Turf, white 15-2. Woo! Yellow 9-2. Violet 9-1. Red 1-2. Ooh, boy. Here we go. Again, this is race 7. 3 more to go after this one. We're in that home stretch. Can yellow pull off another out of the gate special. No, yellow's not going to get the whole shot in this one. Going to be third, in fact. We got red out front. All 4 horses still in it, which is kind of unusual. This is a fairly long race, still at 8 furlongs. Wow! Violet shot off like a rocket. I don't think we've seen a horse take off that quick since we started doing I remember it as a kid, but I haven't seen it in one of these. Yellow coming back now. Violet slowing up. All 4 horses still on the screen, though. Definitely want to see red right now. 5 of you pick red, and he's not even on the screen. Only horse not on the screen is the one that 5 of you picked. That is not good. Red and then yellow. So we've got red, yellow, yellow. Only one with a shot is Sean right now. Only one, and that he needs yellow to come on, but it's Violet's commanding lead. Violet threatening to take yellow off the screen as well. It is a Violet show. There is the line. Violet gonna take it. No winners. No winners in race 7. Wow. Look at red go, you guys. Woo. All right, here's race 8. Salvador still with that commanding lead. $1,200 lead over the Rickster. Sean in the 3. We've got IR Geek and Kurt getting down on the low side, but there's only 3 races left. Okay, guys, 10 furlongs. That is the max event. We started off the first 5 on the short side. Now the last 3 on the long side. Yellow, green, blue, and pink. Get in your bets. Yellow, green, blue, and pink. All veteran horses. Green. This will be its 3rd race. Green has won several events so far today. Place those bets. Again, we need Salvador quickly. Salvador and Rickster. Salvador, 175 on yellow. Rickster, another max bet for Rickster. That is his 3rd race in a row at max bet. So we've got yellow and then blue. Roger says, I saw the whole thing. Yellow horse stuck his nose in Violet's ass, and that's when he bolted. Yeah, I think I'd bolt too. Ricky wants 250, blue and then green. Sean's going to go with 100, yellow then blue. Did I miss anyone here? Looking for IR Geek. IR Geek and Kurt. Sometimes I think I've seen you, Kurt, and Kurt, because you're doing Ricky's. So IR Geek is 50 on green. Single horse bet from IR Geek. Kurt Bradshaw. I don't think I missed yours. You got Ricky's. Let's get yours, buddy. There they are. I let go a little prematurely. Yep, definitely in the last 2 races after this one. If you're lower on the money, I would be betting at least 100 to, split your money left between the 2. That's my advice, and go for the exacta bet. It's the only shot you got. Kurt Bradshaw. Exacta bet. Blue and then green. All right, let me get these in here. 2 races left after this one. 175 on yellow for your leader, Salvador. IR Geek going 50 on green. Rickster, max bet, 3rd one in a row. Yellow and blue. Kurt in the 4. He's going exacta bet, $100. Blue and then green. Got a little bit of variety here this time at least. Sean is going exacta bet, $100. And he's going yellow and blue. Ricky, 250. Not that. Exacta bet, blue and then green. All right, 3 of you picking yellow, 2 of you picking blue, 1 picking green. Who got left out here? Nobody picking pink anywhere. All right. Roger Matthews says green and then yellow, 250. Green and then yellow. All right, check those odds after all the bets are in. 10 furlongs turf, yellow 2-1, green 11-2, pink 9-2, blue 2-1. Have a look. There we go. Let's get this one underway. Race 8 of 10. 2 more after this one. Yellow's been great out of the gate. Yellow's done good overall. Let's see. Yellow last out of the gate. Blue coming out strong. We got yellow, green, blue. Those are the 3 horses that we want to see. Yellow with a late charge. This is 10 furlongs. It's a long one. Yellow all the way started off slow. Now the commanding lead, putting the horses to the back of the screen. Right now, that's Salvador. He's extremely happy. We've got Rickster who wants yellow to win and blue in the 2. But right now, green is spoiling his winnings. Yellow and blue is Sean. Sean has the same as Rick. Ricky not looking good as well. Blue towards the back of the screen now. Yellow and green up front. Somewhere around halfway through this one. This is 10 furlongs. This is a max length event. Green now looking to take the lead from yellow by a nose. Got our 3rd horse back on the screen. Yellow, green taking the lead, dropping yellow to the 2. Right at the line, it's going to be green. IR Geek with the win on green. IR Geek's first win, sole winner in race 8. $50 on green. He is a winner. Yep, it's always good to make it to the end. That's going to give you a little bit of cushion there. So 2 races left. Get in those bets. 7 furlongs muddy. 1 more after this one. If you're down there, if you are IR Geek, Kurt, and Ricky, I suggest splitting that money between the next 2 races, doing exacta bets, and trying to get some money. Wow, we've got a new horse. Race 9, and we finally see Orange. Remember that one that Orange was winning everything? That's so rare that a horse takes this long to come into play. We've got blue, green, pink, and orange. All veteran horses, and one new one being orange. Let me switch fingers here. Place your bet, Salvador and Rickster. Salvador and Rickster. Everyone else have your bets ready. Let them go, and then put them in afterwards. Salvador. 200 on green. He had to enter the odds and the colors into his horse racing simulator that he built. Rickster, 250. My voice is holding out, but it's getting a little scratchy. Green and then pink. All right, guys, everyone else, let's have those bets. Blue, green, pink, and orange. Kurt Bradshaw. Ricky wants 250. A blue and then orange. IR Geek Well, you can do 250. Sorry, I meant to say up to 250. Apologize for that. That's another thing that might get played with in the new version. I'm not sure yet, but 250 is a max bet, so we'll go with that. 250, green and then blue. Horse Racing Simulator. Maybe that'll be the completely from the ground up version of the game. Got to call it something else. Kurt Bradshaw going 250, blue and pink. Sean Olson, he likes that $100 bet. He's been doing it since race 5. Green and then blue. Looking for that one big win. Roger's going green, blue, 250. All right, guys, second to last race. Here we go. Salvador bet first, $200 on green. Someone's going to have to win big on exacta bets to catch your leader. That is for sure. IR Geek, listening to good advice. Exacta bet, 250. Green to win. Blue in the 2. Rickster is player 3, 250. Exacta bet, green and then pink. He is going for the win like he always does. Kurt, 250. Exacta bet, blue and then pink. Sean is player 5, $100. Exacta bet, green and then blue. Then we have Ricky, player 6, max bet, 250, blue and then orange. All right, 4 of you picking green to win, 2 of you picking blue, 5 of 6. Everyone but the leader going with an exacta bet. Let's see how it changed those odds. 7 furlongs, muddy conditions, blue 2-1, green 1-1, pink 5-1, orange 23-2. My gosh. Yep, I'm not sure on a lot of those, Kurt. It's going to be, there's some things I told him that I really would like to have just for the streaming side of it. And then it was kind of put into 3 categories. And while I do have somewhat of an idea on some things, he told me he's not going to do any more IntelliVoice stuff. So that definitely won't be there. And I'm going to be half as surprised as you guys are when I find out. I'm really excited to get it, though, because it's definitely going to be better to stream for Horse Racing Live. All right, guys, here we go. Second to last race. Race 9 of 10. Green and blue. It's not green and blue. It's not you. Green and blue starting out of the gate. 3rd and 4th. Orange going to get the whole shot. 23-2 odds. Nobody picked orange. Not to win, anyway. Blue taking over that 2 spot. Green now following suit, dropping pink to the 3. Orange now still holding the lead. This is 7 furlongs. We're just about halfway through this one. Green and blue would be nice for a few of you. Orange needs to get out of there. Orange with a nice slowdown. Green now making up some ground. Green looking to go around, take the lead, dropping orange to the 2. He has the lead. Green is Salvador sole pick. We need blue to get up there. A lot of you pick green and blue. 2 of you pick green and blue. There goes blue to the outside of orange. Can he make it stick at the line? Green's going to take it. Blue needs to get up there a little bit. Looks like he's coming. It's going to be right to the line. Oh, I can't even call that. Looks like blue. The suspense. Come on. 1 horse. Look at that guy. I can run faster than that. Who won, guys? Who got second, I mean? Was it blue? I think it's blue. I don't think orange took it. It's got to be blue. Oh, it's blue. Green and blue. So we've got Salvador win. IR Geek with a big money win. Look at that. IR Geek to the lead in 1 bet. And Sean. Now Sean's a player as well. So we got 3 winners in that last one. This is the last one, guys. I highly suggest if you're Rickster, Kurt, Sean, Ricky, probably even you, Salvador, pick exact the bet, max bet, and go for the win. Here we go. 5 furlongs, fairly short race. Shortest one we've had since race 5. That definitely mixed things up. Kind of exciting now. You got 3 people. I believe only 4 people that can take the win in this one. So now we need IR Geek. IR Geek and Salvador, place your bets quickly, please. IR Geek and Salvador, place your bets quickly. Orange, blue, yellow, and pink. Orange and blue had a photo finish in that last one. I was pretty sure blue had it by about a whisker on his nose. It could have went either way. That, my friends, would have definitely been a photo finish. Again, IR Geek and Salvador, place your bets quickly. IR Geek, 250 on yellow. Salvador, looking for a bet from Salvador. Kurt Bradshaw, Ricky 200. Orange and blue. IR Geek is your current leader. Right behind him is Salvador. Ricky 200 on orange and then blue. Place your bet, Salvador. $43.75 for your leader, IR Geek. Salvador with $4,025. We have Rickster with $2,300. Kurt with $225. Sean $2,775, and Ricky with $200. Salvador, Salvador going for the win. Look at you go. Yellow and orange. Salvador enjoyed a nice lead most of this event, down to the last race now. Kurt Bradshaw, 250. Well, you can do 225, Kurt. You're down to 225. And that is yellow and blue. And then Rickster, max bet, as you should. Exacta bet, as you should. The blue to win. Orange in the 2. Oh, boy, orange. All right, Sean, did I miss yours? Get that bet in, Sean. Are you still awake? You only need a $25 loan, sir. Sean's going big, as he should. 250 exacta bet, yellow and blue. Roger Matthews, exacta bet, 250, orange and then yellow. Really? Really, Roger? I guess I'm going to eat crow, though, if you win. All right, 250 exacta bet for Salvador. He's currently sitting second. Enjoyed the lead most of the game, and now he's trying to go for the win. Yellow to win. Orange in the 2. IR Geek, your current leader. Max bet, $250. Single horse on yellow. Rickster, max exacta bet. He's going with blue and then orange. Kurt Bradshaw, if he doesn't win this one, he's going to be bankrupt, but it is the last race. Doesn't really matter. Exacta bet, yellow and then blue. We've got Sean. He knows what to do. 250. Exacta bet, yellow and then blue. Picking the same as Kurt. And then we got Ricky. Oop. Sorry about that, guys. 200. Exacta bet. Orange and then blue. All right, let's check those odds. 4 of you picking yellow, 1 blue, and 1 orange. No one picking pink anywhere in this. Again, 5 furlongs, turf, orange 11-2, blue 7-2, pink 11-2, yellow 1-1. All right, guys. Good luck to all of you. This is the final race of the night. Here we go. Yellow been an almost constant in every race. Almost been in the front at the start of every race. The yellow's going to take the whole shot out of the gate once again. This is 5 furlongs. All 4 horses in it. All 4 horses going for the lead. Yellow holding on. Orange looking for the lead. Oh, man. Orange going for the lead. Orange pulling away. All 3 horses dropping back. Only a few furlongs left. Oh, wow. I did not see this coming if someone else did. Roger picked orange and then yellow. Ricky picked orange and blue. Right now, Ricky looking good. We're coming to the line, and it's going to be orange and blue. Looking like it. Orange and then blue. That's going to be interesting here. Only winner, Ricky, his 3rd race. Is it enough? No, it is not. IR Geek will be the winner. Congratulations. 41.25. Salvador 37.75. We've got Rickster with 2,050. Kurt goes bankrupt in the final race. At least you got to play the whole game. We've got Sean with 2,525. And Ricky 3,200. Making himself relevant in the last race. That's good enough for 3rd place. All right, let's switch back over here. Turn off flashback. Switch over the cameras. All right, congrats to IR Geek. That was one of the best games we've had. So many people close all the way to the end. Yep, that's a lot of luck involved. I cannot believe Orange won that. I would have never picked Orange. All right, guys. Glad you guys had a good time. That's going to do it for show 8, the Intellivision show. I'm going to be back next Tuesday, same time, same place. Hope you guys can make it. I haven't quite nailed down what the primary focus is going to be on that show, but as always, I will bring you the news and any other cool stuff that comes out during the next week. I don't think I have any packages coming unless something surprises me, but we'll definitely I'm looking to have a game challenge in this one. So again, you guys, if you can do the game challenges, let me know and we'll set it up. Send me a message and put you on that list. Once I have a list of everyone that can do it, we will start having those game challenges. Thank you, sir. And I will see you soon. Looking forward to that next TurboGrafx. You kicked our butts. Yep, definitely going to play that one. I have the music synthesizer now. I can play Melody Blaster too. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. Glad you guys enjoyed it. That was definitely fun. All right, and I'll see you in the weekly game challenge, Rick. I don't think I'm on your level for most of these games, but I'm going to try to play a little bit here and there. All right, guys, that's going to do it. I am out of here. Thanks for watching, and we'll hopefully see you guys next week.